I'm going to go over the separating mixtures online lab real quick. This is what you're going to be doing on your own when you're at home. So let's get started. So this assignment has two parts. The first part is going to be using this online lab. If you click on it, the link should come up. If it doesn't come up and it says there is something wrong with your Flash, like Flash is not enabled on your Chromebook, click on this link to figure out how to enable your Chromebook. If you still can't figure it out, send me a message and I can try to get to you as soon as possible. But when you click on this is the website it should take you to. This is the lab this is what the lab will look like. Listen to the little intro that she has. They're going to explain what you're going to be doing. So you're going to be separating a mixture of iron filings, sand, and salt. So you're going to go into it. It talks about read the directions. Clearly there's this little icon at the right screen if you need help on what to do at any point in the lab. I think they also have a hint button and things like that. You're going to put on all of your gear and then you're going to enter. So when you see it, you're going to have these three lab beakers that you're going to separate things into. If we look at our directions, the first thing we're going to do is use the material facts file to fill in our table. So that's this pinkish looking one right here. So we're going to click on that. And that has all your information that you are going to use to fill in this table. So iron, salt, sand, you want to find the color, the symbol, the characteristic, and the melting point. All of that is in this little folder with these little tabs. So next you're going to, and solubility of water, don't forget that on this one. Then you're going to start the lab process, and you're going to just slowly walk through each one. What are you going to separate first? So follow the lab process step by step. So don't skip things. So what is the first thing you should remove? So you click on the first thing you should remove. You can open let's say we want to do this one first. Then this lights up, so we're going to click on this. It opens our cabinets, and now here's some things that we can use to separate that. So I want you guys to work step by step through this. It should kind of follow along. You should be able to use this. It'll help you if you kind of go astray, or you can click the hint button up here. You can click on this stuff. It highlights. Sometimes you're going to need more than one thing in the cabinet, so you're going to highlight a couple of things. You can see the little light comes on, and you can submit to and so if that's the things, it'll tell you feedback, that's not what you wanted. Then you're going to go back and maybe figure out what else you might need instead. So that whole first part is going to be on this thing. You're only doing stage 1. You are not doing stage 2, so you ignore that part. So once you're finished with stage 1 on this little lab online, you are done with this program, and you can go on to part 2. So do not go on to stage 2. Part 2 of this assignment is not online. This is just like in your head mentally thinking about things. So in your hypothetical situation, you have a geologist, or you as a geologist, you often are asked to separate out valuable materials that are mixed in with other things. So for this, you have sugar, iron, gold flakes, styrofoam, and sand and gravel. So this is no longer on that other website. This is just on this page. So what you're going to start with, you're going to determine the physical properties. So which of these is magnetic? You highlight one or the other depending on the answer. So go through and answer each question, highlight the one that is correct, and then whatever one you end up highlighting. So let's say I highlight sand and gravel, which dissolves in water. Obviously that's not true. Sand and gravel does not. But then I would come down here for sand and gravel, and I'd say dissolves in water here. So whatever you find here, you're going to write down in here. This is a table to help you kind of keep things clearly. So then you're going to think about what materials you might need, like our lab, like part 1, what materials might you need to separate these things apart. And then you're going to walk step by step on how you might do this. So just think about it, answer these questions as you go, and you are good to go. So that is just all that there is for this online lab. Once you hit this bottom, you are done. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck.